King's drawers, we've all got them, we all hate them, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can renovate and resurrect these drawers so you can use them once again and that they'll hold up for the test of time. Let's get into it. Now, like most of you, I needed some drawers for my setup, and I fully knew that the King's ones weren't the best and that they were pretty cheap and crappy. However, their price point really did make me buy them because everything else on the market was so expensive. Now finally, 2 years down the line after using these drawers, they finally annoyed me enough for me to do something about it. I'm pretty savvy and so I don't want to buy another set again, so that's why today we're repairing my old ones. Now, this video also happens to be the start of a 5-part build series where I redo the fit out and the interior of my Canopy. As I said before, I've had this set up for the last 2 years. I'm taking out things that I don't like and I'm adding things I wish I always had. I've obviously refined my setup a lot more, and so I'm really looking forward to how this new Canopy fit out works and helps me in my camping and my four-wheel driving. Make sure you subscribe, guys. There's heaps to look forward to. There's going to be slide out pantries, slide out kitchens, running water, and so much 12 volt you're not going to know what to do with yourself. We can't wait to have you along for the journey, but for now, let's get stuck into these King's drawers. Now, I'm a carpenter and I've built several drawers from scratch, and one thing I've noticed is they never last the test of time, even compared to King's drawers. The biggest thing that fails on them is the sliders. Now, the one thing that King's drawers do have really well are their rollers and the sliding system the drawer fits in. Things that often fail on the King's drawers are their structural integrity, the marine carpet, and often their nuts and bolts just rattle loose over time. So I've decided to create something that incorporates the DIY project along with the King's drawers to make something much better, starting with my old rooftop tent. Now, after my rooftop tent mattress got wet and went mouldy, I had to chuck it out, but I kept all this canvas which was left that was still good. And I had this great idea that it would be awesome to cover many things in my Canopy in the canvas as a way of repurposing this awesome material. So the plan is, wherever there's marine carpet on these drawers, I'm going to cover it with this canvas, and I think it's going to look really cool. Okay, step one, we need to remove these handles and these latches from the drawers by removing this cover plate which is on the inside of the drawer, attached by a few Allen key bolts around the drawer itself. Alright, I've got this nice big bit of canvas here. I'm just picking out sort of the area that I want to use for the face of this drawer. I'm just going to cut it oversized, around 50mm around the edges of the face, and then I'll show you how I'm going to glue it on to the face of this drawer. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to get this polyurethane glue and I'm going to do a glue bead around here on the carpet, along the edge here, and then also underneath here, and that's where I'm going to wrap the canvas. I'm going to wedge it and let it go off overnight. Same thing over the top, glue it and wedge it. Press it into the glue where you can and just position it nice and even. Now I've cut some of these blocks which are suited to fit perfectly in the drawer. These little ones wedge it under here, and these bigger ones fit behind the drawer and wedge the canvas behind the drawer. So I'll show you these little ones first. drawers are drying, I'm just taking these top boards off, and it's just 2 simple screws, and this aluminium molding should slide off around. And basically what I'm going to do is lay my canvas over the top and just wedge the canvas in by putting this frame back over, making sure it's all flat and smooth. This is the top board, and as you might notice, I've put a couple of extra screws around the place, just there and there, because these frames are notorious for coming off. As you can see, I've just pinched the canvas around this frame. Now I'm going to cut out the hole for this pull handle, because this is the sliding top, and then I'll do the other one, and we're one step closer. Now there's not too much more I can do today, but I am going to go over and check all the bolts and put Loctite on as many bolts as possible onto this frame, as well as greasing up the ball bearings that everything slides on so that it can all run smooth again. Alrighty folks, a big one to tighten are these mounting channels that go underneath the drawers, and they have these Allen key bolts here, but as you can see, I'm missing one in there, I'm missing one there, and I'm missing one in there as well. So make sure you replace those, put Loctite on them, give them a good crank, because that's what holds these drawers down onto your surface wherever you're mounting it. I'm also going to fix this up now, put a couple screws in that to hold that, and we're looking a lot better already. Alright, let's get these drawers installed. Better get my fingers working, there's so many Allen keys on these. It's mental. So as you can see, I put this one in the other day, and I can't wait to show you in a second how much better it is. But next video, part 2, we are going to be finishing off this driver's side of the canopy, which is sort of the dead side of the fit out. However, it's still going to have some really cool features. Obviously, light switches, is going to have a spot for a water tank leading into running water. So let's get these installed and get the Allen key turning. Alright, that's the second one done. I'm not going to film this third one. You know how to do it. you know that it's annoying. So there you have it, folks. My old King's drawers have now been renovated and look way better than new. They don't just look better, they are better, and I'm going to show you right now. Simple things like this slider slides out like it did before. This latch actually works, but there's no movement, it's just tight. You know, it used to rock back and forth. I'll put a before video on there so you can see. And also just simple things like these drawers. They're solid. They just sound better, you know. But if you've got these drawers, I'm sure you know what I mean by that rattly clunk as they close. Make sure you subscribe. This is part 1 of 5 videos where I'm redoing my canopy. This is just the beginning, and I'm so excited to see what else I can do in the back of my car. Make sure you're along for the journey. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.